I've booked a movie and then 15 minutes later the director called me like, now that we got that out of the way, what's up? Or I've been in an I've been I was part. I'm not saying I was part of the Me Too, but Me Too, right? In the sense where I went into a very prestigious agent. I was 25 years old. He had, I mean, there's greats on his wall. He flew my mama out and was like, "This is my next. This is my new star right here, Tierra Williams, right here." And we went through the whole process, put me in in commercial classes and acting classes, and we were going to meet celebrities and going to all types of things. Like I was like, wow, this is really about to happen for me. And then one night, he invited me to dinner in the office, and when I got there, there was candles lit, and and he was like, I figure we just have food here. I was like, okay, okay, like, okay, And there was like a little, he had like laid out like a little palette and there was food and candles. And I was like, so what's up? Like, again, 25, really wanting the opportunity, really wanting to be the next whoever, right? Wanting to get a movie, like there was movie roles being thrown over my head, auditions being thrown in my lap, all kind of things. And it came down to him saying like, there was this 60-year-old, 68-year-old man saying, just suck my penis and be my girlfriend. You don't like, I don't even know what I said to get out of the room, but I was like, oh
That
my
part.
period, and oh my period, and oh blah, 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 right? And if I would have, the thing is, like, I know a lot of women would have done it, and because women suck penis every day, B, right? It happens every day. But I just think that if I would have said yes to that, then I would have said yes to something else. And then I would have said yes to something else. And slowly the person that I am would have start to like just compromise everything about myself. And before I know it, I'm a version of Cassie. I'm a
Wow.
version of these women's with like a shell of themselves. And so I don't mean to, I know y'all, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so vulgar. I think this is the first time I publicly said what happened to me, but here's the thing. Had there been another person in the room, that would have never went down. Had it been, I just happened, he didn't grate me, right? He wasn't like forceful. He would just ask me and I was able to say no. I don't know how many, and I never called him again. And then I saw him in an award show and he was sitting next to a really great actress that I know and love, one of the greats. And he was like, "Do you know Tierra?" No, 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 no. I was like, "Hey, girl,"
Yeah.
but it's like he's like, "You got to come into the office." It's like he doesn't even remember, or does he not remember, or
It was just another
what
face.
was that? Right? Just you know what I mean? And I played it like it never happened, and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come into the office." Like I don't know. So anyway, he ended up being caught in that Me Too movement. I saw it, and so all of that. But anyway, y'all. So that's what happened. So I'm just saying that to say that I think as being here, I think that had I, and at that moment I was desperate, but I feel like there was something in me that was like, I'm not that desperate. But there's women that are. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to share that. Women target men with resources, right? It's a real thing, especially like I said, for me, I think that a lot of what I've observed is that women come out here to Hollywood, and I'll just use my personal experience. They come out here to be actresses, singers, artists. They are trained actresses to cry on cue. They are very believable. And I'm not saying all of them do it, but they can drudge up tears and make and give you a monologue, the Oscar worthy monologue.